fun. But
Who were some of your music influences?
Growing up, I listened to all styles of music. My mom was definitely an influence because she was a singer and she traveled and made records and lived on a bus, kind of like me. So it's cool to kind of follow in my mom's footsteps. But there was a lady who sang contemporary music named Natalie Grant. I grew up listening to her and loved her music. Also listened to Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston when I was younger. I mean, I was a female vocalist like them, and wanted to be able to sing as amazing as them. So, yeah, grew up listening to them.
Very cool. Can you tell us a little bit about All This Time? What's that song about?
Yeah, this song is one of my favorite songs. I feel like I say that about all my songs. I'm like, it makes it sound like I love my music, like jam out in my car.
She listens to herself.
Britt Nicole is awesome.
Yeah. Are you listening to yourself?
Yeah. Every time Dustin comes to get me, I'm in my car listening to my music. No, that's not true at all. Except for on Fridays. No, I love this song. I love writing songs. I love that it's kind of a way for me to express what's going on in my heart, what I'm feeling. And when I'm writing songs, I always want to just be as honest and even vulnerable with people as possible. And I think sometimes that's hard because it's kind of like you're writing in your journal and then you're going, here, everyone in the world, read it, But this is a song that's more personal to me. I wrote it about some stuff my family went through when we were younger. My parents went through a divorce when I was 7 years old, and just coming from a family that was always really, really close, and then kind of seeing that somewhat fall apart was just difficult for me. And really this song, though, just says that even through broken times like that in your life, God can restore those things, and even in that stuff, God has a plan, and just to know that, and to know that when you're walking through hard times that you're not alone. And that's what the song means to me.
Excellent.
So.
Well, let's hear it.
All right, here we go. I remember the moments, I remember the pain. I was only a girl, but I grew up that day. Tears were falling, I know you saw me, hiding there in my bedroom, so alone. I was doing my best, trying to be strong, no one to turn to. That's when I met you. All this time, from the first tear cried to today's sunrise, and every single moment between you were there, you were always there. It was you and I. You've been walking with me all this time, and oh, and oh, you've been walking with me all this time. Ever since that day, it's been clear to me that no matter what comes, you will never leave. I know you're for me, and you're restoring every heartache and failure, every broken dream. You're the God who sees, the God who rescued me. This is my story. This is my story. Oh, this time, from the first tear cried to today's sunrise, and every single moment between you were there, you were always there. It was you and I. You've been walking with me all this time. No, no, you've been walking with me all this. I hear these people asking me, how do I know what I believe? Well, I'm not the same me, and that's all the proof I need. I felt love, I felt your grace,
a great song.
Thank you.
All right, some cool things that happened to you. I think in December 5th of 2012, you were nominated for your first Grammy.
Yes, I was.
How cool is that?
It was so exciting. I was in New York City, actually doing like a promo tour, kind of what we're doing now. And I was in a hotel room by myself, so I didn't have anyone to celebrate with, which was sad.
Is it funny how that works sometimes?
Yeah, I was like, oh. So I had a dance party in my room all along. It was pretty awesome. It went something like, no, I'm not going to show you that. It was really fun. And I kind of cried. You know, it's definitely one of those things that you dream of, and it's an honor for an artist to be nominated, you know. So for me, it's just like that feeling of, wow, people voted for me and they like my music. This is really cool. And the experience, like getting to go, and me and my husband got to go together and watch all the performances, and I got to present at the pre-show. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's a very interesting room. We send people to the Grammys to see that. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience? I mean, it's one night only. It's one of the most difficult tickets to get.
Yeah.
Where were you sitting in the venue?
Where were we sitting? We got to sit on the 8th row from the stage,
Wow.
so we were super close.
That's really good, by the way. 'Cause
Yeah.
Our winners actually are on the upper tier, but the tickets they have are probably borderline about $2,500.
Yeah, they're crazy
That's a very hard
expensive. Thank
ticket.
goodness I got a free ticket because
Yeah.
I got nominated. But it is crazy because you get one ticket and then you got to pay for your family.
Really?
And you get one. So you pay for your family, and unless I guess you're like Adele or I don't know, maybe they get like 10. But so I had to pay for my family and my husband. My mom and dad came as well, and one of my friends came, and so I had kind of a group there with me. But yeah, it's all. I mean, the moment we walked in, we were like, "This is beautiful," and we showed them our tickets. They're like, "Oh yeah, go on down." And so we went down, and they're like, "Oh yeah, go on down again." And we went down again, and they're like, "Go on down." And we're like, "Really?" We're like right there. Okay, awesome. So it was cool.
Very cool. We have a question from the audience. Spencer, where are you at, Spencer? Raise your hand.
Right here.
Oh, there you are. Okay. When writing your own songs, what comes easier, lyrics or music?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's different with every song. If I had to choose, I would probably say music comes the easiest because I feel like melodies just come really naturally to me. Like Dustin could just play anything and I would just kind of just start singing, you know, and we could just make something up musically. But the lyrics take time because you want to say something that means something to you. You know, it's different if you're like just like writing about, you know, something silly or whatever. And there's songs I write like that, you know, that's just fun. Like the song I wrote called Headphones, which I wouldn't consider silly, but it's like one of those fun songs. And I remember my husband he's a producer, and he had a track going, and I walked in and I immediately just started singing, "Anytime you feel alone, put on your headphones." And it just came so quick, and I was like, oh, that's a cool song, let's write that. But normally it takes a lot longer to write the lyric for me because I want it to be perfect. And I feel like it's like, okay, this is like permanent. You don't get to take it back. You know, you don't put it out there for the world and they go, oh, I didn't really mean that. Let me say something different, you know. So once you put it out there, it's there. So I like try and perfect it. It takes me a long time to write the lyric.
Also want to know if there are any tips to writing.
I think the biggest thing is, I told someone this recently who was just like starting in songwriting, and I said, if it means something to you, it'll mean something to someone else, you know, even if it only means something to one person. Like if you're passionate about it and you're talking about something that is important to you, someone else will see that passion and they'll connect with the song. So I think the biggest thing is just write your heart. Like don't try and force anything or overdo it. Just sit down and say, God, help me just write whatever is on my heart and something that people need to hear. And you have those days, like I said, we write really fun songs and then really like more personal, intimate songs too.
Andrew, where's Andrew at? There's Andrew. Hanging out together. What keeps you going when you're on the road?
Oh, food and sleep. You know, every day I think you have to wake up and have a thankful heart for what you get to do. You know, I'm getting to live my dream, and I think it would be easy some days to wake up and say, oh, I miss my husband, which is natural, you know, to say that, or I miss my family, or I don't want to go do this anymore, you know. But I think stopping and being grateful, that has changed like me so much since I've started to think like that. Because we all have days where you wake up, you're like, I don't want to go to school, I don't want to go to work, but it's like being thankful for what you have. Like, oh, I can actually get out of the bed and walk. Like, I can breathe today. I can, I have food, and I got to go to Africa not too long ago and got to kind of see people on the other side of the world who don't have hardly anything, so I think it has made me grateful, but I think that kind of keeps me going along with good people, and food, and praying, and my husband just calling back home, and there's a lot of things that I need to keep me going. But those are some of the things.
The next song you're going to sing, can you tell us a little bit about why this song, and give us a little background? Do you know Philip?
I don't know Philip Phillips.
Okay.
I might be doing a show with him this summer.
Very cool.
We're looking at doing that in June.
Can you elaborate on that?
On the show?
Yeah.
It's like a summer festival, and I think there's going to be a lot of artists there. And so I heard that he's possibly going to be there,
cool.
Which will be cool because I really like this song. But we want to do a cover song, a song that you guys hear on Top 40 Radio, something that's fun. And we've been talking about songwriting and lyrics. I really connect to lyrics and song, and there's a lyric that says, don't pay no mind to the demons that fill you with fear in this song. And for me, that just says, don't let fear hold you back. Because a lot of times we feel like we might have a big dream, we might want to do something, but we're afraid, And so for me, this song kind of tells me, like, take that step, take that risk. And it's just a fun song. We love it. So you guys probably know it because they play it on the radio all the time. So you guys have to sing. Do you guys like to sing? I can tell by your faces that you're ready to sing this morning. You guys better wake up. All right, it's called Home by Philip Phillips. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Hold on to me as we go. Yeah. As we roll down unfamiliar road. Y'all know this song? Alright. And although this wave is stringing us alone. One more time, y'all. I'm gonna make this place your home.
Very nice. So I like to, when we do this, I like to do a thing called Wikipedia True or False.
Okay.
I don't like to tell you
False.
why I like to do that. But I will tell you why we go to Wikipedia True and False. I had Ludacris in the lounge and I asked him about a movie that he was never in.
You're like, so tell us about your role in this movie.
Yeah, well, it's like, and I asked the audience, "Do you see him in that?" "Yeah, I saw him in that." "Yeah, I was never in that movie."
Oh, that's hilarious.
So Wikipedia,
This is good, yeah,
yes.
because sometimes they put up stuff and you're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Tell me.
Because I think, I don't know about this, but I think anyone, no, I shouldn't tell Billy the world this, but I think anyone can go on there and like add stuff.
You can.
Like, yeah,
Anybody
you can,
can,
like
yeah.
you can just be like, Britt did this one day.
Yeah.
I'm like, I never did that.
Right. Exactly. So, true or false? Did you turn on a scholarship to Belmont University?
I did.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm crazy.
No. It says to pursue a full-time music career.
I did. Yeah, I got a scholarship to go to Belmont in Nashville to study music. I auditioned for the commercial music program. And long story short, I actually met like the president of the school when I was there auditioning. And he said to me, I started talking to him. He asked me what I was there for. I said, oh, I auditioned. And he goes, well, you probably won't make it because most freshmen don't make it. So just stick around for another year and maybe, you'll make it as a sophomore. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was really just thinking, oh, I'm not going to get in. I'm definitely not going to get a scholarship, So when I got into the school and I got a scholarship, I thought, this is incredible. Wow, this is totally the plan that God has for me. I'm supposed to do this and go this direction. And long story short, like 3 weeks before I was leaving for school, I just was like, this is not what I'm supposed to do. I want to go to school, but there's something different for me. And I turned it down without having a plan of what I was going to do. And thank goodness it worked out. And I'm not like working in North Carolina at a barbecue restaurant. That's about all there is to do there.
You were born on August 2nd, 1985?
84.
That's what I thought. I love to pull out the wrong ones. That is right. I knew it was 84.
That's false.
You began singing at the age of 3 in your home church.
That's correct. Yes, my
3
grandfather's
years
a
old.
pastor. Yeah, my grandfather's a pastor. My brother's a pastor. My mom was in a gospel group growing up, and so that's where I got my start. Used to wear the big poofy dresses and sing in church. I loved it.
Awesome. July 2012, you got married.
July 1st.
July,
but
just said
2012,
July
yes, yeah, 2012, that's
I
correct.
didn't have the exact date.
Like July
I'll make sure I add that in.
Thank you, please. Please do that. Yeah.
And I'm not going to go back to correct it either. You married Joshua Crosby? Is that
I
right?
did, yes. He's
I wonder why
amazing.
and I figured out why you love the name Josh.
I told him he was like doing something. I said, come on, Josh, get it together. I said, I'm used to bossing Joshes around. So I'm just kidding.
February 5th of 2013, you announced that you are pregnant.
Correct. That's true.
That's awesome.
Yay. I haven't been just eating a lot, guys.
So,
There's a baby in
the
me.
first question I want to ask you, do you know what you're having?
I don't. I find out as soon as I get home. So I'm ready to.
So you are going to find out?
I am. Yeah. At first we weren't because, well, we were just like, we weren't sure. We wanted to kind of have the big surprise,
Right.
but we were like, it's a surprise whether we find out now or later. And basically the main thing that made me want to find out was I tried to go shopping
Of course.
with my mom,
Of
and I was
course.
like, I don't know, I can't get anything, and I don't want everything to be yellow. So I was like, I'm finding out.
Green is neutral is also neutral.
True,
color.
true.
Uh,
I could have got yellow and
As
green.
much as I want to put my 2 cents in here, I'll try to be refrained from that.
Well, I know you have 2 beautiful children. So
Unfortunately,
you've had this experience.
We had no idea what we were having. So
Oh, you didn't, so you waited.
Yeah, in an orange room or a green room or a yellow room, they're not going to know the difference.
Yeah, they don't know, right? They're not like, oh, I hate this green. They're
So if
not
I can
like,
encourage you to do that, it's hold off then do. But I understand if you're already headed down that path.
Okay.
But no, it's the most amazing thing ever.
Oh,
Definitely
I
is.
can't wait.
Gifted dancer, ballet, jazz, hip hop, lyrical.
I took dance, yes, for 12 years
That's all
growing
legit?
up. It's all true. I loved dance, and I have 2 dancers on the road with me now who
Yeah.
tour with me, and they're better than me. I always tell them, I'm like, I used to be the best in my class, but now you guys are amazing. And I haven't taken dance for a while because I've been on the road for so long, and so hoping to get back into that eventually. But I mean, I have a baby, so I'm not going to be doing any high kicks anytime soon or anything. I'm having trouble like moving already, and I'm like, not pregnant yet.
Do you have names picked out? Not that I don't want to know them. But
well, we have not really.
Yeah.
We've got a couple that we're like throwing around that we like, but nothing that we've settled on.
No, all good. Chase, where are you at, Chase? There's Chase. Any tips on making it in the Christian music industry for Chase?
Yeah. The first thing I tell people from me is that doing music is about so much more than the songs, on stage. And you probably know that already. I got to talk to you guys briefly before. And you guys have a band, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. And y'all all three sing together in your family. I love that. Like, I grew up singing with my brother and my cousin. We had a group. And family has the best harmony, by the way. Like, it's like perfect. So, I love that you guys are already doing it. I think starting where you are is what's so important. I started at a very young age, and I sang in rooms like this and on small, stages at fairs for like 10 years. It's like it was a long time coming, and I'd say don't give up. Keep working hard, and I think believing in yourself is really important, because there were many times where people were like, are you sure? Like, maybe you're not supposed to do this. It's not working out fast enough. And I knew that this is what I was supposed to do. So believe in yourself and love people. That's what I was going to say in the beginning, because I always tell them, like, if you don't love people, don't have this kind of job, because really it's more about the people than it is about the songs, because you meet strangers every day. You're almost meeting like strangers as much as you're like with your family, or even with new people more than you're with your family, So just having a heart for people. People come up, they share their stories with you, and just wanting to have that connection with people is really important, and that's why I do music. So, but I'm excited to see what you guys do for sure. I want to hear some of it. What style is it?
It's kind of like similar to your style.
Like a pop?
Like kind of like a blues, jazz influence.
Okay.
A little bit of rock.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. Keep going.
Yeah. And when you do, send it to me. Send it to Britt.
See, look, you already got your first connection.
Those are tough to come by sometimes.
They are.
You quoted yourself earlier. You said you write songs, and I just write whatever's in my heart. I also read this other quote that I love. That no one can ever steal your shine, and it's about knowing that you're loved and that you're worth something, and it's a message of hope, which brings us to this next song, Gold.
Yeah, that's kind of the theme of this season that I've kind of been in, and the message that I want my fans to really hear. We called the record Gold as a whole because we loved this song so much, and we loved what it was saying. And I've shared this at a few stations, not many, but when I was younger, and my family was just kind of walking through some different things, my mom used to sing this song to me every single night, and it just said, like, through trials and through different things, you will come forth as gold. And so I just think it's crazy that she sang that to me when I was just a little girl, and now I'm like getting to sing it to the world, which is pretty cool. But the message of this song is just knowing your value, knowing that you're loved. I think one of the biggest things that I find when I'm meeting people is, them saying, I feel like I'm not good enough, or I don't fit in at school, or I feel like I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not skinny enough, or I'm not smart enough, all these different things, or I'm not a good enough mom, or a good enough dad, or I wish I was more successful at my work. There's so many things that we're always like trying to be, and we kind of look at media and magazines and all these things to say, well, what should we be? How can we be better, And I was having a day like that. I'm just like you guys, where I wake up and I'm like, oh, if only I didn't have this zit on my forehead and I have to go out on the stage. Just little things. Or thinking, man, I'm just feeling down, and I feel like I'm not being a good leader to my band, or I'm not being good enough at this, whatever. So many different things like that. And I thought this is a message that people need to hear, that they truly have value and that they're loved right now today for who they are, regardless of what they've done or what they're going to do today, right now. You are worth something. You are worth so much. You're worth more than gold. And hopefully the song makes you guys smile, and hopefully you love it. And we're so thankful for the station playing it. And we want to sing it for you guys now. So here we go. Oh, yeah, yeah. You were walking on the moon. Now you're feeling low, oh, oh. What they said wasn't true. Nah, you're beautiful. Sticks and stones break your bones. I know what you're feeling, but words like those won't steal your glow. You're one in a million. This is for all the girls, boys all over the world. Whatever you've been told, you're worth more than gold. So hold your head up high. This is your time to shine. From the inside out it shows. You're worth more than gold. You go. Everybody keeps score. Afraid you're gonna lose. Just ignore, 'cause they don't know the real you. And all the rain in the sky, it can't put out your fire. Of all the stars out tonight, baby, you shine bright at this. This is for all the girls, boys all over the world. Whatever you've been told, you're worth more than gold. So hold your head up high, 'cause it's your time to shine. From the inside out it shows. You're worth more than gold. You go, you go. So don't let anybody tell you that you're not loved, and don't let anybody tell you that you're not enough. Yeah, there are days when we all feel like we're messed up, but the truth is that we're all diamonds in the rough. So don't be ashamed to wear your crown. You're a king, you're a queen, inside and out. You glow like the moon, shine like the stars. This is for you, whatever you are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got this. This is for all the girls and boys all over the world. Whatever you've been told, you're worth more than gold. So hold your head up high, 'cause it's your time to shine. From the inside out it shows. You're worth more than gold. Can y'all put your hands together like this? Come on. You go, yes you are. Go, you go. Let's do that chorus one more time. This is for all the girls, boys all over the world. Whatever you've been told, you're worth more than gold. So hold your head up high, 'cause it's your time to shine. From the inside out it shows. You're worth more than gold. You go, yes you are. You go. So don't be ashamed to wear your crown. You're a king, you're a queen, inside and out. Oh yeah, yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you guys.
Great. We can follow you on Twitter at It's Britt Nicole, right?
That's right, yes.
Facebook.com/Britt Nicole.
Yes.
Let's give it up one more time for Britt Nicole.
Thank you. We truly believe that. We want you guys to believe that, to leave today, even though this was a short little time that we had together, but leave today knowing that you're loved and knowing who you are, and walk with your head held high. All right? All right. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Thanks for being on with us.
Thank you very much for the time today, Britt. It's not easy to do this stuff. If you guys could just hang out real tight, we'll get your pictures, and then we'll be able to have Britt sign it for you, okay?